So, welcome back guys to the Mr. HJ YouTube video and back with a brand new video, brand new release. So, on today's video I'm gonna be talking about this action camera. I've probably made a video about the comparison against this camera. You might just watched it. I am recording it on the same date and basically on the same hour because it's cool. Every time I get a break in time, like every time I come home to school and then I have the idea to make a video, I gotta make a ton of video, then edit it on the next day and then upload it on the next day. So yeah, for instance, just for reference, the day is 31st of the 7th month. I forgot what it's called. 31st, and let's see when the date this video gets uploaded. So basically, this BeCare. So what I want to talk about, is it worth it to get a fake action camera? Like for the price you pay, do you get what you get, or are you better off like collecting more money and waiting and spending it on a legitimate action camera, like the more higher end one, let's say GoPro or Sony's version? Maybe if this video has a good positive reaction from you guys, like positive input, I'll maybe do a review of a like real action camera Sony. I have contact to people that have them, actually find resolve. So bro, if you're watching this, hopefully you let me review your action camera. Maybe we can compare it to this. So going back to the topic, is this fake GoPro, let's not call it fake, is this cheaper action camera worth it? Okay, people like to call this, oh my gosh, it's just another fake GoPro. Is that your GoPro? No, it's just another cheaper action camera. No, it's a fake GoPro. So yeah, this is basically it. So companies like BeCare, like this, they basically get their products from manufacturer that just manufacture these cameras, and they purchase it and then brand it and maybe put a little bit more, like put custom specs into their, like, I don't know, whatever, their own software presumably. And basically, as a proof of that, this is 3 years older and it looks exactly the same. So probably the only thing different is the sensor, like the build, like the camera, just the camera in general gets more it gets better, like the display as well, it gets better. But so with these cameras, they tend to copy their targets. Say these things target to be a more affordable or cheaper, say high-end GoPro, high-end action cameras such as GoPros. So they try to have the same feature but not to the same quality or to the same level. So say this thing has a monitor, it's not as good as a GoPro. It's not touchscreen like the latest GoPro. Like yeah, the latest GoPro is touchscreen. They will have a hard time trying to copy that. And then GoPro have mic jacks. This doesn't. GoPro does have 4K, but let me just play a footage of 4K from this thing. Yeah, it's not anywhere close to 4K from a GoPro. I do not have the file for it, but I know it's not that good. Sorry if I'm leaning down. Should I just put the camera like this? Yeah. And other context is, for instance, the case. Yeah, the case. Look, GoPros have so much better cases, and like, what is this? And these things already started to rust, and then a piece of plastic over here already like popped off, like basically split in half, but hopefully it's still waterproof because I still use it. And then they tried to imitate the design, like the small square shape with like a little lens popping up here. If you guys see Sony, they are also at the high end, so they wouldn't try to copy because they have a brand to keep their brand image. So they come out with the absolutely brand new design. They make it look like a mini handycam. They put optical image stabilization. I don't know how they put something so great inside there, and they try to improve things that the GoPro doesn't, such as maybe, I don't know, maybe the mic, maybe the stabilization, maybe the compactness, the durability, and things like that. And I also have to say this, more affordable action cameras usually have a lot of different companies selling the same product. So you have to check them out really like nicely. Especially what you want to think about mostly is the price. Maybe different specs, like maybe this one has like an LED. This doesn't work. Maybe on other companies they actually do work. So you want to check little things like that, and usually it's mostly down to the software. So I guess that's it. Those cameras usually come with a box, looks exactly the same as a GoPro. I'm not saying they're trying to imitate it, I'm saying they're really trying to imitate it. By the way, they also give a ton of accessories and gadgets, such as like a skeleton case. They give another back case like this, so you just pop this one off and you change them with the one that has slits for audio. And you also get a strap, like a click strap, I don't know what it's called. And then you get one with double-sided tape on the bottom. You get it for bike mounts and a lot of things like that. Roughly, when I convert to US dollars, I paid around $90 to $100 for this exact one. I bought it brand new. Look, 3 years and they haven't even changed the camera. I doubt they have changed the outer shell or the lens for the fact. Oh no. If you guys can see, the lens is actually the slightest bit thinner on this one, so they have changed that maybe. But the angle is still pretty wide on both. So yeah, but definitely if you're planning to buy one of these action camera, get the higher end ones on one of these. You do not want to get the bad ones. Make sure you get the 4K ones, because the 4K one usually have more features. And you don't have to record in 4K. Like, you can record 4K and compress down to 1080p, or you can just use the 1080p feature, which will be better than the 4K. So yeah, I recommend you just to get the higher end one. It's much better. So in my mind, is it worth it? Yes, completely, because this is much more cheaper. And if you're not trying to do like legit business, you're not trying to make money off it, like you're not a full-time YouTuber which only uses GoPros, or you're not a diver maybe like that, you don't need a legit one. You just need at least something that will work. So I think it's like completely worth it, but just make sure when you're buying it, you want to buy the latest one. Because if you're not buying the latest one, you're missing out on technology. As I have said on my previous comparison, within 2 years, 3 years time, lately technology has been moving and developing so rapidly, and you'll just get left out and you'll have worse image quality. Even though if you just upgrade, say, another $10, you can get one much more superior to the other one. So make sure you check out on that one as well. Do a lot of research. Even though you're only spending like $100, but it's $100 you can save. That's not bad. By the way, this one costs 2.5 times more than this. So say this one is $100, this is $250. That's not the real price, but roughly like that, because technology lately, especially within these past years, have moved so rapidly that the price for something like this has just dropped, because technology has moved so much forward. So what used to be so high up and so expensive and so exclusive has now come down, because things trickle down, and because you find newer and newer technology, where say 1080p 3 years ago was the max, now you have 4K, so 4K is like this, so eventually 1080p has to go down, and it goes down with the price as well, because sensors and the plastic, the material, they have found out a way, because humans are smart, they have found out a way to make it more efficient, make it better, make it cheaper. Because things, when you have made it, for instance, you have made a bike, what can you do after that? You just can't keep on improving it. After you finish it, you just have to make it, you have to evolve it, you have to make it more efficient. Say USB 2, they've made it until 300 gigabytes, 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte. But what's after that? You make it more efficient. You make USB 3.0, where you can move files faster. So things like that, you don't actually have to make the capacity bigger, you just have to make something more efficient. That's what this camera basically shows you. So that's 3 years of improvement in camera technology, at least on cheaper stuff like this. If I would have get the same price on this today, I would get so much better quality. But I guess like this is, so it looks the same, just it's the color, which one. Like I'm pretty sure you can get this one with this color, and you can get this one with this color. So before this video ends, I want to show you a little clip / montage I attempted to make with this little affordable GoPro. Ooh,